What's up, guys? It's Lord Both here with another video, and Doctor Who. Now, there was a time when I'd say Doctor Who, and everybody would know I'm referencing the BBC show. Now, when I say Doctor Who, however, people usually react with Who? Because nobody actually watches the show anymore. Yes, to say that Doctor Who is on a steep decline is like saying the Titanic was a minor accident. But it's okay, everybody. It's alright, ladies and gentlemen. They are well on their way to being back, baby, because guess what? They just hired new writers, and these writers are ready to slay, Queen.
Yes, yes.
And one of those writers is clearly making waves, because as you can see here, trans author Juno Dawson has joined the writing team for Doctor Who's latest season. Now, this is Doctor Who's actual post announcing the whole new writing team. It says here, welcome aboard our new writers for Season 2, Juno Dawson, Inua Ellams, Pete McTee, and Sharma Angel Wafal. As you can see, very diverse group here. Very in the times. So stunning, so brave. Just ticking all the boxes. Magnificent announcement of all these new writers. This very diverse group of writers, including the first trans woman writer on the show. I think I speak for all the former fans of Doctor Who that they're trying to win back by saying, we don't care.
Let me tell you something. We don't care. Jerry.
Listen, this show is not in the dying process anymore. It's dead. This show is more dead than Star Trek, and Star Trek is dead. Which is more dead than Star Wars, which is in the dying process, which is more dead than Marvel, which is on life support. Doctor Who has reached the point where it really does need to be just shut down, go away for a decade, and then maybe we'll consider bringing it back. This show is deader than dead. It's a zombie franchise. It is quite actively making fans and former fans of the show hate the other seasons of the show because it just won't go away. Nobody wants it around. Nobody is impressed by this. And by the way, the new trans writer that you have on your team, maybe you should have vetted them a little bit better because some of the statements they've made are a little weird. Here's one of the statements they made. I'm not gonna read that quote aloud because I don't think YouTube censors would like me doing that. Here's the other quote that they stated, which again, I'm not gonna read that aloud just because I don't want to get attacked by YouTube. And you could just tell by the comments here, everybody feels like this. I mean, let's just go through some of them. So diverse. I love it. I'm sure this isn't going to suck at all. Obvious sarcasm there. This show is over. Bingo, I've completed the DEI card. Whatever this monstrosity is, it isn't Doctor Who in any remotely recognizable sense. Diversity box, checkmark. Dead series run by weirdos now, shame. No one normal is going to watch this show anymore. Then one of my personal favorites, someone posted the Simpsons gif, stop, he's already dead. The point is, Doctor Who used to be a great franchise with stories that were deeply philosophical and asked underlying questions about the human condition. Now the depth of their philosophy is white people bad. And the fact that you didn't notice that there were no black people around makes you bad. It's all about serving what they see as marginalized groups who've had more attention and press than they've ever had in the history of society recently and are celebrated in every kind of media that's around. The problem is when you only do that, when you only serve these small niche groups, it will strangle your show because the majority of the audience just doesn't care about it. And if your response to the audience, like it has been from Russell T Davies, when the audience says they don't like this direction, is to call them racist and bigots and whatever, it's definitely going to cause the death of the show. And it has. Because there's no outrage, really, over the fact that they hired this obvious DEI group of writers, or the first trans writer to be on the show, who's obviously made very controversial statements in the past. All there is mockery. Because the art that they're making now is meaningless. And when your art has no meaning, it's not art. It's just trash. But those are just my thoughts on all this. If you have your own thoughts, go ahead and leave them in the comments. If you like this video, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. If you didn't like this video, I appreciate you watching all of it. We'll talk to you again later.